our flag today. I had to do it. Got to walk with our flag when we're feeling extremely proud of our people and of our country. Yes, I walk with the flag today. Just come to have a quick chat with you guys. I'm out here at this beautiful location where it's very quiet, very peaceful. So, I'm just gonna have a little chat real quick. Let's see who's here. I can't really see the comments just yet, but when I do, I will say something and turn the camera around so that you guys can see, what my little atmosphere look like today. All right, I see Becca, welcome, good afternoon. Rupert, Andrea, good afternoon. So if you guys hear anything out here, it's the boats going by. There's absolutely nobody here but me or the water, right? So it might be just a little noisy. So guys, I hope everybody is still feeling good. As I say, the flag is here with me today. Yes, guys, me have to walk with the flag today because I tell them I feel so good. I'm feeling so proud. I was talking to someone when couple of days ago. Yes, someone who just came back from Jamaica for voting. And the person almost broke down in tears. I said, boy, it is so unfair to see all the good things happening in Jamaica and then to see how people, Jamaican people, use social media to try and bring down the country. The person just said, boy, it's just so sad, but I'm glad I went. I'm glad I had the opportunity to go cast my vote and make a difference, right? So, the Jamaican flag, it have to fly high, guys. But anyway, make we talk about what's in the topic here. If you guys can just give the live a thumbs up and share it for me, I would appreciate it. But just a few minutes, more and talk to you about the low voter turnout because some of us did look on it one kind of way. But there's another way to look at it which makes a lot more sense to me. Not just based on this voter turnout, but the previous one, right? So make we talk about that just a little bit and then, we can talk about whatever you guys want for the little time that I'm on here right now. I hope everybody is having a good day. So let me just turn this around so you guys can see, what go on here, so. Yeah, it's my bottle of water right there, so. I'm all the way up here, guys. Climb up here at the lifeguard thing. I always sit up here when I come here. So with Jamaican flag there, guys. We're large, Yeah, man. And if you look clear across the way there, so you see some homes. And it's a beautiful view from over there to here, Anyway, so make we talk. The voter turnout. If you look at the voter turnout in 2020, some people may say COVID had something to do with it. I'm sure COVID had something to do with it, But I feel that there's a variety of things to look at with that election. One of the things that I use to measure the cause for the low voter turnout. Yes, the last time, 2020, when the election was held, the Gleaner did a survey out a road. Good afternoon, everybody. And when Gleaner did, not taking any calls right now, I'll call you back. So when Gleaner did the survey in 2020, what I learned was that the people them did not feel a need to come out. They surveyed some people and them said, boy, the PNP never give away a reason for come out. When the people them ask them, why only never come out, come vote? They say because the PNP never give them a reason to come out and vote. I'm going to try and find that interview that was done after the election real quick. And next time I come on, I will try to play it for you guys. Just looking at that little sailboat coming over there. So, 37% of the people them came out to vote 2020. People them say them never have a reason because if Jamaican people them feel like say them need to vote you out. Rest assured, sun or shine, them coming out to vote you out. Right? This time around, 39% of the people them come out. 39%. And me I said to myself, say, why the people them not come out? We don't have no COVID this time. So why the vast majority of the voting population did not come out? I think it's because the people of Jamaica, them not feel that need, them not have a reason, there's no urgency for them to vote out this government. Right? So to me now, that is a stamp of approval for the Andrew Holness government. Because nobody in a hurry to come vote them out. Remember, guys, leading up to this election, we saw protests that the PNP tried to do to rile up the people. And when them go there to protest, them not really get no big support. Allow me to tell, if you don't remember, then come protest when George Wright and him common law wife had a fight. Them come protest at the finance ministry. Then come protest. And when you look on the protest, then don't gather one good 1,000 people or one good 500 people for say, yes, this is a legitimate cause to vote out this government. They have not been able to rile up the Jamaican people against the government. Right? So to me, wanna tell me in the chat, do you see it the same way? That the low voter turnout is a stamp of approval for the government in power? That's how I see it, guys. All right, let me read your comments. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Moderator, pick up yourself. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining. I want to thank you, Karen and Michelle, for the outstanding job you've done to educate us on the PM statutory report. You're welcome. The voters list needs to be cleaned. Yes, that's one of the things that the observers reported. So where the observers, the election observers, where they're concerned, guys, them commended the system that we have. So we should be proud to say that Jamaica has a very good electoral system. But as them said, them have some little critiques to make, the voting population more accommodated. The disability community, them need to be accommodated more. Them name out some other rest of things. You understand? So we don't mind. That's good. Well, let me see your comments here. If I am true to my party, why do I need money? Do a check on the last 4 general elections and found out that all 4 average 7,000 for the Prime Minister. So I don't know what the argument is about. Check it out. Okay, thank you, Carl. I will. Yes, I totally agree. As high voter turnout always favors the opposition. Yes, high voter turnout favors the opposition and low voter turnout favors the incumbent. I saw it go for true. It's the propaganda that spread on Andrew Holness caused a lot of Jamaicans believe. Why people now have to be paid to vote. And you see the people them Camille who are asking for money are just one handful of people. One handful of people. I don't know whole heap of people. But at the same time, we must acknowledge and reject the people them who are asking for vote and the people them who are seeking election. When those people come to you about money to vote, like someone said on the program last night, you don't have to shun them, disrespect them, or run them, but get them to understand that their mindset must change if they want to see better conditions for themselves and for their lives and their kids. They need to look into ways that they can improve, right? They need to look at how they can access, assistance, if there's any, for them. Can they go and get a trade? Can they go and get a job? educate them about policies and things that, they may not be aware of. But you have a few unscrupulous politicians who come around here, and that is what they do. Offer the people them money because they know them a deal with poor people. Offer the people them money and broke that in a them, and them feel like everybody are gonna do that. It's the same way that Mark Golding offered the PNP workers them, where him say indigent. Offer them $10 million and then put him there. Mark Golding is not there legitimately, Only hear people talk it all the while. And them broke them people are bad. That's why me hear some of them are come talk about Andrew Wellness they don't know sufferation. Them a suffer long time because so they live, so their life stay. Them not seek for improve themselves, and nobody don't seek for educate them on how they can improve themselves. So them just depend for go beg the politician they want money. And that is so sad, guys. Very sad. For all of you just joining, I walk with the Jamaican flag today, yes, because it is a proud moment, very proud moment to see that the intelligence of the electorate in Jamaica is still very much present. I was proud of that because many people doubted them, and the Jamaican people are yard and abroad and sure we say, look here, we not fool. Majority of we is not fool. Some of we might fool, but the majority is not fool. Let me see. I'm reading your comments here. Hi Cheryl, good afternoon. Cedric said the Jamaican flag flying high and celebrating the win. Yes, great idea. Thank you, Cedric. What a way you look like a millionaire tourist. Lord, you are looking beautiful. You are doing a fantastic job. Thank you. Yeah, man. I just a blessing. Prosperity. Sometimes some people hear about prosperity. Some people mistake it. They don't understand. Them look at it as a short-term thing, as a hurry-up thing. You have to start, boy, I tell you, that is a whole other topic. The amount of time I hear people come down and say, prosperity, what is prosperity? Them don't understand what is prosperity. Them think say prosperity are just, chew a whole heap of money on somebody one time, and that's how it go. It's a process, you understand? Everybody that I talk to, we go vote at Jamaica. They can't stop talking. And some of them, they haven't been to Jamaica in 10 years. They haven't participated in the voting process in many years. The people them want me talk to. And when them tell us, say, boy, them could have fooled me. Because when I go to Jamaica and see how the place develop and see this and see that, me glad me go vote. I be a good things them attack. And that's why people have to learn to seek information for themselves, because if them follow some of them propaganda and lie there upon social media, then you want total different perception of the reality. And that is so wrong. Good afternoon, everybody. Guys, hit the like button for me, please. Yes, moderator, I choose Jamaica. Always choose Jamaica. I not top choose Jamaica. When I hear my friends, my former comrade friends, or some of them who still are comrades say, them done with diartic politics because them wake up now and say, I be a wicked, the one them who are try brainwash the people them. And I make out other people to be the villain and them are the villain. People are wake up and I open them eye. I realize that diartic politics is not good for country, not good for development, not good for individuals. I am so glad to hear it. Them not keep no conference, Camille. Them can't keep no conference now. Although the month's still early, but me no feel them can't go in a conference after this a defeat. Me no know. But I will try to find out. Oh, what a pretty butterfly. That's a good question though. Me and my family choose Jamaica, show labor rights. Yeah, man. If you stay away from Jamaica for 5 years, you will have a culture shock how Jamaica is developing. Yes, true. Good afternoon, everybody. But it depends on who in a government. If the people in a government now do nothing, you left Jamaica and go back all 1 5 years, not change. But this a time I tell you, say things change. I really think that Bro God should come onto your program and big up all three of you. You guys did your part and were instrumental in positively influencing support for the Prime Minister. I don't agree. I don't disagree with that. I think he should. Hopefully he will. How much people on the voters list? I don't know. I will try to find out though. Guys, don't you not feel say the government must keep on. Me know so them a go around. Some MPs are going around doing a thank you tour and stuff like that, right? But when you feel say the government, you see all of me now, like all Andrew now, me keep one big something up a national stadium, I invite everybody, one big celebration for where the PNP go on with pan the country. For the lies, the propaganda, the wickedness and evil, what they go along with, honest to God, me that keep something big. One unity, unifying, bringing the country together, celebrating who we are, right? Celebrating all the good things that we've done as a country, all the progress that we have made. Just one nice big celebration, man. I make some real patriotic Jamaican artists come and help celebrate Mr. Vegas and them people there. We don't want Buju them up there. Buju them, we don't know where Buju them stand for anymore. Mr. Beanie Man a come out a call for unity, and when they hear blood and fire, they never had a call for unity. You can't trust them. You cannot trust them no time at all, them people here. Andrew was to fall on his face, but PNP, the good Lord, show up. I am telling you no. And that's why when me talk to some of my labor right friend them and them a come tell me about say them disappointed. Mr. I don't care no. What a wicked set of people them. When you can see where this a government just go through and how wicked the PNP them do and where them go on with. And I come talk about say you disappointed with 7-seater lead the people them. Boy, all who now wanted that's a disappointment. Me not talk about the people them we understand themselves and understand the thing and understand what going on, Me I talk about the ungrateful one them. But when you ask them, say, how you feeling? After the election, how you feeling? Boy, me disappointed about what? Some people lose an election, some people lose, some people win. But at the end of the day, a one win, one loss. And the government come out with the win. Where the hell you not talk about disappointed? Disappointed about what? When mad people? No sound of a tappy, man. 35 is enough to form an effective government. Me not tell you, man. Sure. Every time I remember, me just feel one way. I heard that Steve McGregor has filled the island of Jamaica. Oh, you're trying to say he fled? I don't know. Buju no chronicler, no popcorn. That little sailboat going by. Oh gosh, so nice. Mrs. Johnson addressed the YouTubers. Yeah, she did. She did. If they keep an event, it has to be funded by the JLP. It can't be taxpayers' money because you would be prosecuted. I should be persecuted otherwise. Yes, it's a good point, Valentina. It's a good point. But boy, Andrew was supposed to get up every day and I look upon it and I say, yo, that's something I want me just go through trauma. I wonder if I'm traumatized. God Almighty, can you imagine? People are telling them the wicked, vicious lie upon you every day. Regional people are see it, global people are see it. And you have to hold your composure. Boy, me I tell you no, man. I say wickedness can't done, Me I tell you no. I am happy that the JLP has a 6-seat majority and can pass any law. The risers gonna come at the government. Tell Andrew go collect his paycheck. Yeah, me tell him already, black light. And if he not collect the paycheck, we have to go do one petition. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys heard this already, but Down there where Dr. Dunn is, Dr. Dunn did not prevail in the recount. Chris Brown, member of the PNP, he won. Chris Brown is not a riser. He's not a riser. But there is a 6-seat difference now between the JLP and the PNP. So it go. Sit down and big up yourself. Me say the Prime Minister support a 7-seat? How? It was 34 to 29. The government pick up one in a central Kingston, make it 35. Seven seat, okay, all right, okay. Everything I'm fair reason, people. And let me just say this too. You see, if the PNP did win, you know I wouldn't cuss and vex. I wouldn't cuss and vex. I'm going to tell you why. I am a strong believer that everything happened for a reason. You see, if the PNP did win, me that look on it and say, you know what? God want Jamaica to learn a lesson. God want to teach Jamaican people the importance of how you elect your leaders and all these things. That's something that look on it. Me wouldn't fight with nobody. Me know deep down in my heart say everything I'm fair reason. And the reason why the JLP get the third term is because God see how far we have come, the progress we've made as a country, and as I said, the destruction people them would have carried back way in a time. And I don't think that's fair and that's not right for Jamaica. And I think that's why. And the wickedness what they go on with. Me no feel say God not give a man more than what they can bear, you know. And when me say Andrew put up with, God give him what him can bear, but me no feel him could have bear no more. And that's why God give him the reward. I saw me look on it. Good evening, Kelly. Kelly said that she heard the PNP wanted Tova seat, Rhoda seat, Central Kingston, and Fayeval. Yeah, I'm not surprised, and especially Fayeval seat. I heard a journalist ask the Prime Minister the morning of election when he gave that 30-minute interview, and I'm so proud of the guys. This I forgot before on separate live. The Prime Minister gave a 30-minute interview, and one of the questions that was asked by the journalist was about Fayeval's seat. I wonder why the journalist did only ask about Fayeval's seat. He never asked about nobody else's seat. And the Prime Minister said, I'm absolutely certain that the Finance Minister will retain her seat. And then he said some kind words about her. Basically, that Fayeval is a giant of a woman in her own respect. She's quiet, she's soft-spoken, but she is a giant of a woman. And I've observed that. And everybody will come with the loudness and the bagga. Some people, them come gentle, them come calm, them come composed. And them are going to always be that way. But they come with a lot of brain, a lot of life experience, and a lot of creativity. And that is Fayeval. And I respect her for that. She's a gentle giant, yeah, man. You can't hear with the breeze. Vivian, you can't hear with the breeze. It's pretty much still right now. Once in a while, the breeze come through. No, me not see Blunderboss a flex pan the PNP dirty cup. What am I say? I heard it too. That she was a successful business. Yeah, man. Fayeval, there's no doubt. And I've said this over the last couple of years. That in the Prime Minister's second term, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, I don't know what inspired this or what caused this, but Andrew Holness has managed to get some of the most talented some of the brightest Jamaicans to put around him. Some of the most genuine Jamaicans to put around him. And with a team like that, guys, because no one man or one woman can run a country now. The team where you put around you know. You understand? So with the team where Andrew put around him, when you look at them individually, when you look at Miss Dana Dixon, Dr. Dana Dixon, we all know say the IMF draft Nigel Clark because Nigel is a very smart person. And even with the absence of Nigel Clark, enough people did feel like say the JLP stocks would have dropped, because Nigel gone. But no, the JLP hasn't lost its stock because they have so many people around them who are smart, genuine, courageous, and them something there. Nigel still. But I thought them seen them make IMF got, Lord Jesus, be careful. I haven't heard from Daryl since election. No man, Daryl Vaz was in Alpha Tree at the terminal today. Because remember the bus them roll out today. 60 buses was reported rolled out today. And he was there with the education minister and the finance minister early in the morning. Getting the kids on the bus and them something there. So Daryl Vaz is out there doing his work same way. The work has to go on, The work has to go on. If anybody's supposed to in an election depression at the PNP them, the work have to go on, the people's work have to go on. You can't fall in a depression when, your government get to farm the government. I never hear that yet. Yeah, a couple of seats lose, but good God, man. Some people get spoiled, as me say. The buses roll out today. No incident, no hiccups, no nothing. It was good. I think the Prime Minister have big plans with Audrey Marks. That away. I could say. Audrey Marks is my MP, Daryl was out this morning with the students' parents and the education and finance minister, yes. Saw a post with Lawrence Rowe and Carrie Douglas embracing after Central Kingston was declared for the JLP after the recount. The people that's not shouting and don't have to pretend to be articulate by always using odd or less commonly used words usually have substance and confidence. It seemed the buses roll out successfully. Yes, the team strong. That is what separates them from the PNP according to Sir P. Punchline Party. So somebody send me Sir P something. I know I'm not listen to it. I'm going to listen to it on the way home. Lord Jesus. And I say much. I'm going to listen first and then we will talk. Them plan for Andrew. I saw a neighbor on the block cried last night. Who cried last night? Lawrence. People of Central Kingston. Me say then keep up his funeral for McGregor. Lord have mercy, me feel sorry for him. When Mark Golden gave the concession speech, guys, up at the PNP headquarters Wednesday night. And McGregor alone, me see a smile, It was McGregor, Julian, and Mark Golden. The three of them stand up there when the speech was given. They and them did up there one at a time, but when Mark Golden was speaking, in the view of the camera, you only saw McGregor and Robinson. And I say when you look on it once in a while, I say McGregor smile when he hears say he win one seat. Right? But boy, I don't know. I feel it for him. I try for one McGregor, people. Before I come over YouTube, I try for one McGregor and tell him, say, you are going into retirement. It would be, no, it's not a good time to join the PNP. And it would be so sad for you, a man who are going to retirement, for come out on the losing side or just for look bad in any way, joining with the PNP. Me try to tell him, man. But look good. For a man, we are going to retirement. We serve in the Jamaica Constabulary Force for 40 years. And you are going to retirement with people carry your casket and celebrate your defeat. Boy, what a way to end a career. That's terrible. That is bad. I feel it for Damian Young. I would leave. Oh God. So maybe then can send him somewhere else and him gonna be more appreciated. That's what I would do, because I think he has a lot to offer. I wouldn't stay there. I would, if offered another constituency, go there, feel out the people them, see what them want. And if you can be of service to them, I would definitely, stay there. Oral Tracy put his foot in his mouth. As you talk about Oral Tracy, so Andrea, let me talk to the people them. The people them where come out here on the platform every day. A ball down about election. Make election call now. Call the election now. Oral Tracy being one of them. Come I have to put him up over here one at a time. Uno call for election for whatever reason I don't know. Because election not even they do yet. But you say we don't want election. And you say the Prime Minister afraid and all these things. So see election call there and then win. You no come talk to we now, no? Come out now, man. Come talk to we now. Any man where you see them out big and loud and love chat, so I don't like them. I don't like them. Man no fi stay so. Not even some woman no stay so. Mouth just big and loud and cow down and love chat, so. No, sir. God did have to silence some of them, man. Talk too much. Even when there's no reason to be talking. They're just talking. Enough of them guys are undercover political operatives them. Undercover. And them people who must not listen to, we must not give them no strength and no views. We must ignore and shun them. So I listen to somebody send Diane Jackson Miller something come give me yesterday. I don't normally listen to her because I don't like her. And I say, I open my mind and listen to it. I want to don't go over there go listen to it. Show me I tell you no. I go tell you everything so no, but I go over there go give Diane a view. Make Diane go. It's titled PNP Lost or Mark Lost. One of them there. And when me click on the video and listen to the something them with Diane Jackson Miller talk, I say then Diane not PNP operative, man. Yes. Because she talk about the parliament is gonna be fiery. It's gonna be fiery, and Dayton Campbell, and yet you have Alfred Dawes, and she talk like them as somebody. Like them ever do anything for this country. Where if you can talk about fiery? Fiery which part? Fiery where? Who then can fiery pan? Them not fiery. Them just love trace. So when you go talk like Diane Jackson Miller, when you go talk like say there's any kind of quality now to parliament, no make we have to come out here and address you. No bother with it. Because you as a journalist, you fear ask data and say, come show with something where you do, down in a center and why people them run your way. Come show with that. Talk about the mentality of the people them who would take money, because of money Dayton Campbell use and pay the people them. Who would take money, seeing that Dayton Campbell has no use. He has no record of performance. These journalists in the country who call themselves journalists, they're not asking those questions. I did a video a couple of months ago about the financial relationship between Bunting and Golin and the Bahamas Prime Minister. Right? If you don't see that video there, it was reshared over here a couple of days ago. And the Prime Minister over Bahamas, and him come out in a press conference, come talk about the money we borrow from them. And the opposition in the Bahamas, I said, why we not keep it secret? Because they were trying to keep it a secret. My guess is that Bunting and Golding tell them to hold it down. And the opposition of Bahamas bust it. And I said to them, say, there needs to be transparency. Now you would have think, say, people like Zara Burton and all of them people who say them the good investigative journalism. Mark Golding and Peter Bunting is trying to go into the leadership of Jamaica for control the finance ministry and everything. Them love to talk about conflict of interest and digging at people business. Why them never all bring that, the story there? Come to the Jamaican people and ask them, say, what do you guys think about this conflict of interest where Bunting and Golding have this private financial dealing with the Prime Minister of Bahamas, lending them money to build up housing scheme and wanting to be leader of this country? That could be Andrew, you know. If Andrew do something like that and we know about it, we're going to talk and it would be wrong because it would be a very clear conflict of interest. But they're not talking about that. I mean, I tell you no. This is why out here have to have people who talk truth, who are courageous in doing so, and people who, because you see, them people who call themselves mainstream media, only notice nobody not pay them no mind again. Then just they their whole space, but nobody not pay them no mind because them not do no real journalism work. So when me hear talk about it, the parliament is going to be fiery, and you have Dayton Campbell, and you have Alfred Dawes, and you have this and that fiery which part? If a noise you talk about, yeah, we're going to hear noise. But you cannot be talking substance. Boycott all angles, don't watch it, no views for Dion. See him, so. Where is Steve McGregor? Is he still around? I heard that him rush out of the parliament. Oh, him out of the parliament, Lord Jesus. Me say him rush out of Central Kingston. The Central Kingston people them, me no know because me see all Mark Golding go one polling station down there. And me see the police, them me see hold him and rush him out there. Me no know what, me if him afraid that the people them are. Me say people them did wet him up. Me not think that's right still. But me see the police them and the bodyguard them I rush him out of the place quick and fast. But, you know, the PNP them did start that something there, a black road from Prime Minister and them something there. So maybe that's what caused that. I'm not saying it's right, but in a way, guys, I'm very glad that the election is over. I am, because me that's some little things I not like. You know, the rhetoric, the hostility. Thank God on election day we didn't really have any incidents of violence. I'm very glad about that. But I am glad also that the election is over. Them throw water on him. Yeah, some here. Orange shirt man, me see dash water. Lord Jesus. Almost when I people them way support Lawrence Rowe. If see what they do him. Good afternoon. Guys, wanna please hit the like button for me, please. Yes, so, you know, I'm proud of Jamaica. I'm proud of Jamaica people them. The majority of Jamaica people them. But based on the discourse on social media, that kind of did show me where the majority of the people them headspace did there with this election, you know. Yeah, when you look on influencers and what they were saying, and you look at the different views of people, you could clearly see that the majority of the people, especially the people that were born in the 90s onward, them have a different view than people were born before that, you know, guys. Them now look on a diehardness and born a family house, born in a orange, green, and them something. Me they kind of see the direction, you know, of the country the people are in favor of. Alfred Dawes said it wasn't true about PNP blocking the Prime Minister. Lie, Mattel. Lies telling. A 2 times them black people over there. The last time, the MP have to call the police and the soldier them. And the soldier them run out of bush pan the PNP them. A people where did they call me and tell me same time when it happened. Mark went to the diaspora and disrespected the entire media fraternity, and they were championing him. Yeah. Whose flag is that? And my flag, dirty cup. And my flag, me walk with it to the put in at the back of my car. Yes. A 3 flag me have in my house, you know. And my flag. Representing for Jamaica and the well-thinking Jamaicans. The diaspora. Guys, when you know say a whole heap of PNP in the diaspora come down, come vote though. You never know. Come vote for the government, me attack. Yes. PNP people in the diaspora come vote for the government. And one of the things with migration, one of the things with how people in the diaspora view politics, they've hardly ever do you find people living in the diaspora who are die-hearted. Hardly ever. You might have a little 1 and 2, but overwhelmingly, you're going to have people who are looking at things objectively and policy and them something there. PNP don't know what them doing now. The government and Andrew Holness ran a campaign on policies and achievements, performance. The PNP ran nothing but a smear campaign. They could not even articulate one policy cohesively. 1 minute you hear food import tax, next minute you hear education tax, next minute you hear extend school day for 2 hours. They had no policy. The next minute you hear 3.5. Are the 3.5 kill them, you know? One of the things we kill them are the 3.5 because then come back in that day. After you fix the 3.5, because the first day then come out with it, the government mash it down and says a scam. So then realize it's a scam and come back the other day, come say them and amend it. Come out with one manifesto and preliminary manifesto and backup manifesto and all kind of. They were so all over the place. The only thing they did effectively to a degree is the smear campaign. If they put some of that energy into their policy and sitting down and meeting together and coming to one accord on what they want to present to the Jamaican people in a manifesto, then maybe, just maybe, they would have one little credibility. But the people then put their whole of their strength and their energy in a smear campaign. And first me see this. No, sir. First me see this. Then whole of their energy go in a smear campaign and look what it do for them. Ah, Jesus. Yes, Dennis, when you see how them go along with the school bus, you see how some of the people in the diaspora with them picnic ride school bus, go to school. When you see all them something there, and see the people them just wicked. No, sir. That's why them have to walk up and down and celebrate defeat now, because they don't have nothing else to celebrate. Dirty Cup, I don't know what Damian Crawford doing about. As you know, tribalism is still present in our politics. And I think it has faded over time. But there's still a ways to go. Right? You have people who tell me, say, them come to realize that the PNP appeals to the most uneducated people among us. And it's true, and they know it. And that's why when the journalists ask them out of Hero Circle, why are you here? What is fit? They don't know. They have no clue. Exploitation of the people. But as I said initially on this live today, the low voter turnout, how may I look upon it? No. And how it was in 2020. I think the Jamaican people just did not have a reason to come and vote out this government. So therefore, they just stayed home. Majority did. Majority of the people them stay home. You give Jamaican people a reason to come out and vote out a government. Rest assured, they will. Robert Pickersgill did nothing for them before. Good afternoon, Donovan. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining. They spend too much time on the smear campaign and forget the real issue of telling the country how they were going to do things better and different from what the Prime Minister is doing. Why, may I tell you, Leone? The people them had no clue. They were all over the place. Me say the 3.5 kill them. Come out with 3.5, no know what them are going to do with it. And them the people they forgot put in a finance ministry. The low voter turnout was an advantage for the government. Yes, and that's what I'm saying, Dennis, is that it is an advantage for the government because the government is doing a decent job and the opposition didn't convince the people that they needed to remove the government. Yes, that's it. They got paid to stay home. A whole heap of money drop, man. Whole heap of money the PNP them drop. If either people stay home or go vote. And that's something that, we need to look at as a country. See, Elon Musk did do the same thing, He man Trump fall out, but Elon Musk did put up raffle upper Pennsylvania, a battleground state. And him put up $1 million and tell the people them say if they go vote, them have a chance to win the $1 million. And you know what the Democrats them do? Them carry him gonna court. Them take him to court. So there is legal recourse. I don't know if in Jamaica that's a thing. But when you see people coming in using money influence to disrupt our democracy, they should be able to use the courts against people who do stuff like that. And I wish they would. I heard even JPS bankroll PNP. I don't know. The campaign of the PNP was all about having a vibe or a forward. Yes. Go on stage, have people that cost X amount of bad word. But yesterday someone tell me say, then she said the PNP they doomed to fail this election when them carry cartel got the conference. That's what someone told me this morning. I am happy for Audrey Marks. Yeah, I hope she does a better job than Audley Shaw, to keep the people engaged and, things like that, help build up. I mean, that constituency, it needs some more development, guys. It really does. I know that it's a farming community and things like that, and people who want a more progressive lifestyle. Even though some people who are farmers, them content, And everybody want the running up and down on the fast life. Some people can have family still in that constituency and they're very content. They're farmers, them do them own thing, and them alright. But you have some people who would want a more progressive lifestyle, would want more opportunity in their constituency without having to move to the capital and them thing there. So maybe Audrey Marks can, bring the thing in a direction like that where people have that option without having to move and leave. You understand? Yeah, me could talk about Rhoda before me come off. What are something here? Rhoda go down there go take down Bunting. And a whole heap of people may say she never ever win back. Some labor rights say she never win back neither. And with Skeng backing Donovan, Rhoda come right through. She was doing the work. But as me said last night, some work alone cannot bring you across the finishing line. Where there is propaganda and lies being told, you have to address it, because you know it works to an extent. You have to be aggressive, you have to be bold, you know, when people who want power and they not bring nothing else to the people but lies and propaganda, it can play a role in people's defeat, you know. So where there's propaganda, lies being told, you cannot delay. I hope if the GLP not learn nothing in this election, they learn this. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head home. So if anything, I will talk to you guys for a while. I was out here just getting some sun. Kind of recharging my brain a little bit. I like to be out when the weather is nice, and you know, when it's nice and green and all these things. So just came out here for a little while. I hope you guys enjoy this live. Give it a thumbs up, share it. Thank you for engaging. You know, let us continue to... I'm not hiding, you know. I was on the thing at the beginning. I wasn't hiding. I was on at the beginning. You may have come late. But just wanted to talk to you guys today for a little bit. So guys, enjoy the rest of the day and make sure so when you not share content, when you share the good things them what go on in Jamaica, not just what the wicked people them are do, but also share what is good and what the progress that is happening in the country. Be sure to share those as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I'll catch you guys later. Take care until next time.